Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hollywood Animal. So, this is a game I actually found out about just about 2 weeks ago. It's made by the same people that made This Is the Police. Game came out a few years ago. You had to run a police station in a crooked city, crooked things going on, a lot of stuff going on in that game, but it was really good. I never actually finished it. I got about halfway through it, but this is around the time right before I started getting into YouTube. So, I started switching from playing on the PS4 to playing on the PC, and I just couldn't recover that stuff that was on my PS4. But yeah, I found out about it when I was looking up things about this company and saw that this was coming out, and I thought this was kind of interesting. So basically, instead of you running a police station or police officers in general, you'll be running a Hollywood studio during like the golden age of cinema when you're, back in the 1950s, 60s and stuff. So it's going to be interesting because I saw a lot of crooked things that's happening in the trailers, and it has a nice feel to it, nice kind of, noir kind of aesthetic to it and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what we got, shall we? New Year 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gives way to the Great Depression. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. Okay, so you purchase a bankrupt studio to build a new business on its ruins. All right. So I did play a little bit of this. I got as far as the first little, just talking about the first movie, but beyond that, I didn't get real deep into it. So I didn't actually get into the gameplay mechanics and stuff. But yeah, 1929. My God, this is before America got in World War II, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't think we got into World War II until about the late 30s, maybe the 40s. So yeah. Okay, name of my studio. I'm going to use an elephant because, again, I'm in Alabama, so there's that. And we'll call this Draken Productions. That is not how you spell productions. Come on, you. Don't make me look foolish. Yeah, Draken Productions. All right. Movies are not only made by actors and directors, your film studio also employs people who quietly keep the machines running behind the scenes. What are their names? Name your executives. I don't really have an opinion about these, so sure. We have the Chief Legal Officer, Fred Lawson, Chief Communication Officer, Ann Rose, and Chief Financial Officer, Johnny Payne. Must be some kin to Max Payne. Okay, so yeah, these are pretty much the same choices I had initially when I started the last time, and I'm going to choose the same thing that I had. So we have, along with the studio grounds, you also received the footage from an unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? So I chose Messenger of Death because it does give me that, dark kind of noir feel that I like in a lot of movies. So Limpin' Luke, I could see that being pretty popular back in the day, the old Western style. But it looks like there's a kind of, might have a little bit more of a sci-fi thing to it too. Or I guess that's maybe just because he's actually limping. So there's that. Then we have Blind Love, a romance slash comedy. I guess it'll have the kind of I Love Lucy kind of feel to it or something. So, but yeah, we're going with Messenger of Death. Like Cillian Murphy, kind of. Break. One gloomy morning, 7 Quentin Bounty prisoners stunned the guards, snuck into a warehouse, and escaped the prison hidden in a truck. Most of the fugitives were serving for theft and assault, but one of them was a true menace. Antagonist is a serial killer. The prisoner's name is Nick Crow, but the papers all called him the Courier. He brought flowers to young women and then killed them. After 5 murders, the police captured the courier in a lucky break, but they were never able to determine his motives. The maniac's first victim was his own fiancée, but the choice of the rest of the girls seemed random. The very next day after the escape, the courier had already returned to his old ways. Dressed like a messenger, he delivered flowers to young Rita Peterson, then stabbed her to death. Bill Zeman, Rita's fiancé, returned from work that evening to find his beloved dead upon the floor as his own desperate screams echoed through the neighborhood. Nick Crow is played by Edward Peterson. He even has an evil mustache. Bill had little faith in the local police, so he hired a private investigator, Harry Burroughs. Harry was a young man, but he had sharp wits and a keen mind, enough to solve dozens of difficult cases, and even earn him the reputation of a genius. Rita and I had just engaged, Bill Zeman offered helplessly as Harry examined the crime scene. The police had already taken away the body, but the bouquet of roses still remained on the living room floor, compliments of the courier. Harry Burroughs is played by Joel Duvall. Supporting characters. Sidekick. Harry looked around the house and talked to the neighbors, but he couldn't catch a lead. He decided to contact Kathy Watts, a journalist who covered the Courier murders in detail. Kathy came right away, carrying a hefty file. She got right to the point. After the previous murders, I talked to Crow's friends and learned about a cheap old shack he'd acquired along the way. It's past the city limits heading north. I told the police about the place when they arrested Crow 2 years ago, but they just brushed me off. They figured the case was already closed. Kathy Watts is played by Bessie Patterson. No kin to Robert Patterson. Harry and Kathy hit the road, and soon enough they found the right house. It was a broken down hut, obviously unsuitable to live in. But our heroes then saw a man in front of the house, locking the door. As Harry's car approached, the stranger took off running towards the woods. Harry drew his gun and leapt from the car, but the man was already gone. We scared him off. Let's have a look inside. With that, Harry kicked the door down. The shack was practically empty. A carved wooden box drew Harry and Katie's attention. Inside were 6 diamond rings. Trophies. Rita Peterson was recently engaged, and the courier was engaged to his first victim. What about the rest of the girls? Harry asked. Kathy flipped through the documents in her folder. Interesting. All the victims were soon getting married. Harry and Kathy trawled recent newspapers looking for engagement announcements. 2 couples surfaced, Rita and Bill, a tragedy already familiar to us, and also a certain Sandy Wick and her fiancé Tom. Harry and Katie visited Sandy, who was happy to speak of yesterday's strange visitor. Yes, some messenger came with a bouquet of roses. No card, no note, just a bouquet. I decided it must be some kind of mistake, and I didn't take the flowers. The messenger just apologized and left. Harry immediately had a plan. He and Kathy hired a photographer and posed as an engaged couple. They made sure to capture Harry's rented yellow brick house, the only one in the area. They advertised their engagement in the newspaper's morning edition and paid an extra $10 to have the photo printed beside the article. At noon the next day, there was a knock at the door. Kathy opened it, and there stood Nick Crow, the courier, smiling nervously in the doorway with a bouquet of roses. This is from a secret admirer. Kathy feigned delight, took the bouquet, and ran to put it in a vase, leaving the door wide open. The courier stepped into the house, pulled out his knife, raised it, and then felt a pistol at his temple. Harry's pistol. The courier grew wild. You don't understand. 2 years ago, I was supposed to marry my dear Rachel, when suddenly she starts receiving anonymous bouquets. I became jealous, but she just laughed and accepted all the flowers, no matter how many or how secret they might be. 1 week later, and I caught her in some jerk's car. All these animals are the same. First, they say it's only flowers, and then they break your heart. They deserve to be punished. The courier won't be delivering any more flowers. This time, he was sentenced to the electric chair. Harry added another win to his list of cases, and Kathy wrote a book about the courier. She called it Messenger of Death. In credits. Okay, it's not a bad story, actually. I'd watch it. 7.9, 7.8. This shows the movie's commercial appeal. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with the general audience. This shows the movie's artistic appeal. The higher it is, the more recognition it can expect from the sophisticated audience. So this is like the whole Rotten Tomatoes thing that happens with a lot of movies. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after work on the script was completed. The screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. Okay. After pre-production, the film's rating rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influence the ratings, including quality scenery and modern equipment. Oh, and Joe Duvall died. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriously ill. He couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Duvall tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing work on the film. Producer was Dewey Sanders. Director was Herman Watson. Cinematographer was Homer Warren. He actually was the lowest rated out of pretty much everybody involved. But not by much. This is a pretty solid cast, actually. Oh, well, Maurice Fox, the scriptwriter, actually wasn't that good. But again, got a boost because he does detective stuff. So, makes sense. This is how much money the studio has spent on the picture. This isn't the final budget, as work on the film is not yet complete. This is how the creators of Messenger of Death imagine their potential audience. When you start shooting your own pictures, you'll identify your own audiences. Messenger of Death is a subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy a serious tone and an intricate plot. All right, so now we're at the actual studio. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Click on the movie card. Okay. Assign employees to handle editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time their skills will grow. Okay, let's see. Editor. I'm going to give this to Emma because she's slightly better. And as far as the composer goes, I'm going to go with Lee Woods because Lewis is slightly better, but what are these stats? Loyalty, happiness. Yeah, Lee Woods is more loyal, so let's go with that. We also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside contractors are always ready to help with this. Okay. So we can do Novak Limited. The quality is low. Or we can do, what is that? Web Sign Company. So let's do website and company because the duration is smaller, even though it will cost more money. Hopefully we can make that up. Music recording. Let's do. I think I'm just going to go medium with everything. Oh, but the duration is longer. And I feel like music kind of played a bigger role with stuff back in the day because I do remember a lot of old movies where, you really kind of relied on the music to kind of, build the tension and kind of show the action and stuff that was going on. So, yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and go medium with that too. And the sound recording. Yeah, we want the sound to be good too. So, sound magicians as well. And let's start the post production. You've planned out post production, but until you assign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. To hire new employees, first appoint an HR director. Okay, so human resources. Okay, your loyalty is 77, your happiness is 60. You're at a 71 loyalty, but your happiness is 63. You're also cheaper. You don't have as much seniority, but I'm not sure what that actually means. So I feel like I like this a little bit more. Contract term. Oh, it's over 4 years. So guess that's the reason why it's a little bit less. It probably balances out to be about the same, or actually, no, that's still cheaper. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with this. Oh, that's nice. You can actually sort by men or women. Huh. And you can sort by seniority. I wonder what the seniority means. I'm assuming that that's going to be how much experience they have and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm going to go with Vernon. All right. Hire missing department heads. Hire post-production head. Hire distribution head. Hire a maintenance head. Okay. So I have human resources, chief financial officer, chief legal. Okay, this is everybody that was in the beginning. So let's see. Let me get out of this. Yeah, let's hire a head for this department. Oh God. Yeah, this is definitely not a loyal person at all. Happiness is great, but yeah. I think I'm going to go with Anton Ford. His happiness is through the roof. Loyalty is not so great, but none of their loyalties are great, especially this guy, Clayton. So yeah, let's go with Anton. Okay. Post-production has begun. Here you can see how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. Okay, so this does move in real time. So let me pause it. Let me go ahead and get the department heads, and then I'll keep going. Distribution department. You seem like the best choice here. So Daryl Harris, I think you're gonna get it. You cost quite a bit of money. Not as much as this guy, but you still cost a lot of money. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. What does this stat mean? Okay, I guess I can't see it, but that's upgrade bonuses. Okay. So Daryl Harris, by all means. All right. Get out of there and maintenance. Oof, these are just not great choices. Okay, so I don't think. I kind of want to get this guy, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for somebody who's not very loyal. And I don't know if I want to lose that money. So I'm going to go with Moses. Yeah, I'm going to go with Moses, and hopefully he can get his spirits up. All right, so we filled all the roles. Build a script department. It's time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. All right, script department, start construction. I'm guessing having it close by is necessary. So I can't have it right there. Let's have it right here. That way, hopefully I can get maybe some synergy going on here since it's kind of closer to these two. All right, Luxor Construction and McBrien and Sons. This will take 45 days. Condition isn't great. Now let's go with this. It takes slightly longer, but okay, so that has begun. Nice, and it builds the roads out, and I don't have to plan all that out. You can speed up or slow down the passage of time. Yes, I can. So let's go ahead and get this moving. Nice. Okay. So you got like a city builder slash, studio running mechanic. Okay. I like it so far. Evergreen Movies has released Swan Neck. Okay, you even got like little news things too. I like that. Gersten Brothers has released Torn Carpet. Okay. That's the settings, of course. Let's continue. Now, I do wonder if, like in the main game, will there be like a newspaper or something like that that you can kind of read, or just some type of main little hub where you can see everything? I'm assuming there will be, of course, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious about that. After 5 weeks, a take of $265,511 at the box office, Supreme has concluded its distribution of The Coin with Three Sides. After 5 weeks and a take of $1,204,949, the box office, Gersten Brothers has concluded its distribution of Retirement Rush. Okay, so it sounds like Gersten Brothers is going to be who we need to go at. So, all right, continue on. We got 38 more days until that is done. What do we have here? Johnny Payne. I got divorced a couple of years ago, and I figured it was out of chances. And I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spent all our time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like that at the beginning, but we've been together a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday, I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Please, do me a favor. Help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't just walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I'd hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. So can I have Gilda assassinated? That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. Let's see. Sure, we'll start controlling access. We've got to fight our addiction. Let's see how happy you are. You will lose 10 happiness. You do have quite a bit of loyalty. So I will roll the dice and say, are you crazy, man? Enjoy it. Yeah, live life, man. Live life. You fucked me over, I swear to God. I swear to God. All right, people, hurry it up because, I'm spending money. I don't like spending money if I can help it. Okay, so what do we got here? Post-production results. Spent this stage 36,000. Oh God, it went down a couple. And that went down about 5 beats. The film's commercial and artistic ratings dropped a bit. Don't be upset. You did everything you could. Your studio still has low-level employees and technology. Makes sense. Hey, I think a 7 movie is pretty good. 7.0 out of 10 isn't bad. Let's see. Which poster? This looks kind of cool. But I also feel like it kind of gives it more of a actiony feel or more of an investigative feel. Now let's go with this. Yeah, I think I really like that. This one caught me immediately. So yeah. All right, the release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. Okay. The studio's previous owners already chose a release date for this film. You'll choose the release date of the next film yourself. Okay. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your films in your cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach a wide audience. You'll have to rent other theaters if you want solid box office receipts. Oh, God. Okay. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown in 7,100 times. Some 3,100 of these screenings will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across other countries. Other cinemas, excuse me. Next time you'll have to plan for this and pay the rental costs yourself. The screenings and the rentals are scheduled out 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still make a profit. You'll start printing the film tomorrow and will be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they finish printing. Printing speed and costs vary by contractor. The studio's previous owners already paid to have this film printed. Okay. Typically, a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere, so the advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future, you'll decide everything yourself. Oh, no. Your film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. The studio's previous owners already paid the agency for the promotion of 3 films. After that, you'll have to arrange the advertising yourself. Okay. This wasn't for the whole family. They even said right off the bat that this was for adults. So, for boys and men, a guy movie that boys and men will enjoy. No, I kind of wish there was a little bit of an in between here. Because this is for adults, but like 25 years old or over 25. No, this is maybe like a 18 to, or 18 and up type of movie in my opinion. But yeah, I guess, sure. Audience will soon be watching your first film. Good luck. Messenger of Death. And I also do kind of hope that in the future, as far as that goes, hopefully there's like a recommended option that's kind of based off of maybe who your HR people are and stuff like that. Because one thing about this is they're like, I've never been one of those type of people that's like really, really hands on. I kind of like to be more hands off with stuff and construct things. So it would be nice to have some type of option where you can just have like a recommended, and maybe it doesn't have to be like what the CPU recommends. It can just be based off of, how good or crappy your team is. So that way it doesn't make it too easy on you. Gives you a little bit more time to learn and kind of figure things out. Oh, God. Daryl Harris. In my opinion, Messenger of Death is destined to become a hit. A farewell film by a young star. The story has a soul, but it will go to waste unless it's released at the right moment. The studio's former owners were mindful of these things. They scheduled production carefully and also chose a good window for releasing their films, right when the public was hungry and there was practically no competition. But when the old studio closed its doors, those parasites from Marginus Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all the theater owners to give them our slots. The film the Marginis are releasing instead doesn't even have a title yet, but you know what kind of slop they serve their audience. Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. The truth is on our side. We will have all the documents, but a court battle would be long and pointless. We'll miss the moment, and no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest we use all our connections, all our influence, and remind the theater owners that our agreements have to be honored. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So this will increase that stat. Or we can just say, no, we'd better keep our heads down. We're new to this business. We'll start rolling 3 weeks later. You know what? Sure. Let's go big or go home. You can spend influence points, that's what that is, to advance your interests and solve problems in various and often unconventional ways. Okay, so I only have 50 left now, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see, what do we have? After 4 weeks and a take of $1 million at the box office, Evergreen Movies has concluded its distribution of Swan Neck. Okay. And Gersten Brothers also got their little. Oh, we already read that one. Scream is released guarding the river. Okay. Yeah, we need to go ahead and get something out there. Can't we make another movie in the meantime? Oh, okay. What happened? Moses Pinkin, head of maintenance. Construction of the script department is going according to plan so far, but there's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the central decorative element. The contractors found a suitable tree in a reserve on the border between Ontario and Minnesota and already agreed on a price and transportation, but the inspector who issues the permits is playing coy. He says he can't say how long the paperwork will take. Maybe a week, maybe a month or two. You know as well as I do, sometimes you need to grease the gears. $200 cash and a tree will be on the road to California tonight. I don't want all our plans disrupted because of some petty bureaucrat. What do you think? I think, why the hell do we need this tree? But okay, $200, sure. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. Also, this is like some secret cash on the side. Wonderful. All right, so that's maintenance down there. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? Or are we just still kind of working on that first movie? What is this? I guess we can hire specialists and a composer and such. But I guess we don't need to do that right now. Okay. And I wonder if there's like a queue of movies you can do, or can you only just work on one movie at a time? Level of landscaping, low. Okay. That's utility costs, of course, that makes sense. Okay. All right, construction completed. We have the script department. Screenwriters turn ideas into screenplays. All right, hire head for script department. Again, all of you do not look good. You are just depressed, sir. But you're very cheap and you're also very loyal, and I like that. You have no loyalty whatsoever, but you are the happiest motherfucker on the face of this earth. Or at least on this earth. I'm gonna go with the cheap guy. Yeah, let's go with the cheap guy. Donald Patterson. Choose your favorite genres. This is where your writing team will specialize at. I'm going to specialize, so I get 3. I am going to specialize in adventure, detective. Do I want thriller or action? I feel like action is going to be better. Because, we're talking about right before World War II, or at least during World War II. So, you're going to want to see some action movies, some kind of patriotic stuff, things like that. So, yeah, let's go with some action stuff, too. Maybe I don't want adventure. Let's do thriller instead. So, detective, thriller, action. Yeah, let's go with that. And I think the first movie was detective and thriller as well. So, yeah. All right, these are the screenwriters remaining from the studio's former staff. What are their names? Their names are great. Bernard Larson, Felix Hill, Walter West. Sure. To begin work on a new script, select the script department building. All right. The department's worked up several ideas for the first script. Okay. Choose any idea you like, and a screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. Oh, okay. So we have action, modern city cop. We have thriller, modern city, hopeless romantic. No. And then we have adventure, fantasy kingdom, cop. No, I like this. Let's go with this. Okay, and action. So yeah, we're gonna go with Bernard Larson. Start the writing. It's gonna take 73 days. Now, oh, so I can actually just write all three? Hmm. But I'm guessing that would cost a lot of money, but sure. I'll go with these two. This doesn't really fit into what we have going on, so because yeah, if I get the right, yeah, this is detective. I mean, it is cop, but this is an adventure thing, so yeah, let's not. Okay. Continuing to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Okay. Oh God. This is a lot. No matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than you what a film needs to be successful. With this upgrade, you can write your own stories. Oh. Some improvements take a while. Department heads will, in time, learn to speed up the process, so it's wise to hold on to your experienced employees. Okay. So. Sure. Let's do 10K. Okay. Story ideas last 6+ months. Rolling edits. The screenwriter can correct problems in the script during the filming if necessary. You cannot research two upgrades at the same time. Okay, so only one at a time. You have 54 things you can unlock just in the script department. My God. So I do wonder if it's possible to unlock everything in the game. Like, I'm sure, like, is there an end? Is there like an overall story for this? I'm curious now. Okay. Now, for that research thing, is that just for that department, or can I research something over here as well? Let me see. Okay, distribution department, marketing and outreach. So yeah, it does look like I can research multiple things at one time. I just can't research two things in the same department. Okay, that's fine. Oh God, it's gonna take 270 days. Default with speed ups for, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Okay. Printing office. Maybe I should have went with that. Opens the printing office where you can print duplicates of your film in 5 weeks. Okay. Maybe that's problems for the future. And what do we have over here? Post-production. Let's see. Professional post-production facilities ×2. Directors and editors and composers receive twice as much experience for participating in post-production. Okay. But that takes 1,500 days. Good Lord. Now, I do wonder if some of this is affected by the fact that I have other development going on. And also, will there be events going on at the same time where I can kind of upgrade and, I can make a choice and this will speed up the development and such. So, opens the concert hall, a recording studio large enough to accommodate a full orchestra. That sounds expensive. Let's see, film lab. Open the film lab building for developing film right on the studio grounds. That might be worth it. Opens the sound studio building. So this is 300 days. This is 1,500, so no. This is 900 days. And this is 500. I kind of want to do this just because I feel like this will be more useful, but this would definitely be done the quickest. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Um, no, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the film lab because I feel like this will save me some big cash in the future. Okay, and now we shall wait because I think we have stuff going on everywhere. And my God, what is going on here? Uh, PR department, HR department, financial department, legal department. Okay, so even they have upgrades. Influence from theaters. Any theaters you own will earn your influence points. Okay, sure. Ethnic composition or services. Maintain the ethnic composition of the studio staff. What does that mean? That sounds interesting. Services. Open the services department building. 99 days, 990 days. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. That's also something that I did forget to mention that, of course, it was mentioned in the beginning of the game that this game, of course, because it's set during this type of, time period, you do have to be mindful of the language and, of course, the themes in it because you're going to be dealing with, of course, all types of things, misogyny, racism, the usual stuff in America during that time period, all the good stuff. Let's see, 500K loan. That takes 1,400 days. I don't really need it, but sure. Legal department, mid-level legal protection. Raise the quality of your legal protection from low to average. Okay. And eventually we can get, what is that? Amazing legal protection. Okay. All right, so back to fast forwarding. And maintenance. Oh, you don't have an upgrade going. Let's see, water tower. Build a water tower and supply the studio its own water source. That's 1,200 days. Repair crew unavailable in the demo. Medium landscaping, a reasonable amount of landscaping for the studio grounds. Okay, it's 100 days. And a power plant. Build a power plant and provide your own electricity to the studio. I feel like that would be very valuable, but 1,500 days is a very long time. So let's just go with medium landscaping for right now. Not sure what that's actually going to do, but we'll roll with it. Okay. Premiere, Joe Duvall and Messenger of Death. Add tagline. I ain't got nothing. Maybe in the full game, I will actually have a tagline or something. It would be nice too if there was like an auto generate tagline or something like that. Release the film. Kinemark A plus. The Kinemark rating system measures audience reviews on the day of the premiere. If you're sure you released a quality film, but people aren't appreciating it, then you may have lured the wrong audience to the theaters. Okay, 4 stars out of 5. Okay, 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Okay, let's see what we got. Cornelius Schroeder, exquisite cinematic. A fascinating farewell from a real actor's actor. It's a tragedy that the film's title would turn out to be a prophetic for our beloved Joe Duvall. Oh. All right, so Roy Cox from Fun Times gave it a 4 out of 5. Let's see. A movie that will constantly keep you in suspense. The main villain is so creepy you could faint. Anyone who watches this film will have dreams about the knife scene for a long time. All right. Jeanette Foley, Southern Night. Or I guess, is this like the magazines that this comes out in or something? Let's see. You might find it difficult to sit through this brutal and chilling film, but Joe Duvall's triumphant role rewards the effort. His death is a tragedy to every woman. And then, of course, that 5 out of 5 from Earl McKinney, Thrilling Crimes, an exciting detective story whose title mirrors with the tragic fate of the film's star. Could this really be just a coincidence? Huh. All right, and they're getting a little experience from this. Sir, please be happy. Come on. All right. And yeah, you're definitely not loyal. You're the only really disloyal person, but it's fine. Okay, so I've spent $493,000 so far. But yeah, this looks like this is gonna do good. Okay, so is there anything I need to do with this for right now, or is it just we're good over here? I don't need to do anything. Let's see. What do we got going on? Oh God, that's not what I meant. Let's see what we got going on over here. Hephaestus has released the sixth attempt. Okay. Last month you spent $75,000 on employee salaries and $6,000 on utilities. Okay. After 4 weeks and a take of $1 million at the box office, Justine Brothers has concluded its distribution of A Villa Without an Owner. Really? You just pumping movies out like that. Evergreen Movies has released A Week Before Christmas. The script department submitted one new story idea. Draken Productions has released Messenger of Death with a total budget of $493,000. Messenger of Death has been released. The script department submitted 3 new stories. So, okay, they just really just pushing stuff out. So I guess I need to go ahead and see what these guys got going. What is that? The Smell of Metal and Pearl Fever. Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, by all means, keep pumping out the stuff. All right, ideas. What do we have here? A comedy, daring adventure. What is your thing again? You're a detective guy. Yeah, this isn't really jiving here, sir. So, yeah, let's go ahead and trash both of these. Come on, you can do better than this. You can do better. And now we're just waiting for the others to get done. What is that, 30 days? So yeah, 30 days before those are done. And I'm not sure how long this distribution stuff. Oh, look at that, $1 million. Okay. Okay, upgrade completed. Story Workshop opens the Story Workshop building. 2 upgrades. Okay. Develop new story elements or sequels. This was mentioned in the trailer several times that, a good sequel, that's what you need right there. So, yeah, I might go ahead and do that. What is that? 300 days? Let's see. Develop new story elements. Assign new staff writers to develop new story elements. I mean, we don't have the greatest staff anyway, so yeah, let's not. Let's do sequels. Yeah, sequels would probably be good. And let's go ahead and speed that up, spend some cash. That's only like 30. Yeah, that's only 30 days, so it's not the greatest, but still, it'd be nice to have it. Some of those nice to haves. Okay. The first 4 weeks were successful. This film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Click Extend Distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same terms. Okay, yeah, sure. That's the only button I can press, so let's keep it going. Okay, these look interesting. Don't know who's going to be like in the actual, lead actor or anything, but we'll see how it goes. And let's see what news stuff that we have here. Last month you spent, okay, yeah. The script department submitted one new story idea. Okay, I'll check that out here in a second. After 4 weeks, we got $1 million for A Week Before Christmas. So they're making a lot of money because they're putting out a lot of stuff. So, okay. And that's all the stuff that we've seen. But yeah, they're releasing a lot of movies. So yeah, we need to really pick it up. All right, come on, guys. What do you got? Oh, let me check out the story idea that you guys had as well. Historical working man. Yeah, we have nothing for this, so let's not. All right, and let's go ahead and wrap these two up. The first one will be Pearl Fever. All right. Oh, 1.5 and a 1.6. Oh, this is going to be ass. Okay. Oh, but you leveled up. Okay. So I hope we can bump this up quite a bit. So this is Hopeless Romantic, Tribal Chief, Angry Boss, winning the beloved, protagonist dies heroically. Okay. A shy and sensitive dreamer nourishing a belief in something beautiful. The leader of the local community who typically wants to expel conquerors and exploiters from their home. Supporting characters: an angry boss, the eternally unhappy boss who complicates life for the protagonist. Themes and events: winning the beloved. Someone is hoping an impressive feat will conquer their love's heart. And then, of course, the protagonist dies heroically. The main character sacrifices their life for what they hold to be good and just. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be something. Okay. So now how do I go about this? Or can I go about this right now? Okay. Then we have the smell of metal. Let's see what's going to be happening with that one. Oh, it's actually much better. I like the name. And okay, you leveled up there, Bernard. All right, so historical comedy, detective action. It's in a modern American city. The protagonist is a cop, of course. The antagonist is a bandit, a criminal who lives by robbery and theft. Themes: avenging loved ones and prison break. And finale: antagonist gets punished. So that seems like more in line with what we have done normally, except for the comedy bit. I don't know about that. Do we have any more ideas? No. Okay, so let's see. 4-week gross is 1 million. Total gross is 3. Total expense 815. Should I extend this? We'll extend it one more time. And then as far as post production over here, are you guys available for anything? Or do I have to like get people over here? Maybe that's the reason why. You're all awful. Maybe you. Yeah, sure. Let's get you. And then let's get you as the composer. And maybe that's what I need in order to get the ball rolling on these ideas. Oh, Bill Story Workshop. Yeah, let's get you right there. And yeah, you always do stuff in better condition, so let's do that. Okay, and what scripts do we have? Now, can I actually work any of these scripts? Yes, I can. Okay, so cinematographer and everything. These are the places where the events of the film take place. The characters spend most of their time in locations highlighted in gold, so most of the filming will take place there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. You need to decide which scenes should be shot on a soundstage and which would be better filmed on location. Select the location quality level inside the soundstage. Quality involves the filming equipment, scenery, and design. Outdoors, the emphasis is on the beauty and authenticity of the natural scenes. If you plan to film some of the film's scenes on a soundstage, select which soundstage you want to use. Okay. This is going to be a thing. All right. So. Okay. I guess we don't have a soundstage, so we can't really use that. And then as far as the locations and stuff go, yeah, so all of these are going to have to be on location. And I guess I can't increase this because, yeah, quality is booty cheeks. Yeah, we don't need these, do we? I'm just gonna go ahead and click on all of these and then, yeah. The total filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus all the Saturdays and Sundays in between. Okay. Yeah, and again, I can't do anything about that because I don't have the sound stage. So, yeah, let's continue. Filming technology. We have a Doppler. Sound technology is sonotone. Extras. Sure. Costumes and props, low. Crew, enough. Let's do enough. Let's do plenty. Because I want to have a nice film coming out of this, because this is definitely not going to be as good as the last film. But if we can get like a 5, I think 5 is okay, right? Let's see. Vincent Rooks, you are not loyal at all. That worries me. Um, let's see. Gambler wants nothing more than to even the scales and win back everything that he lost during his previous attempts to win back everything that he lost during his previous attempts to win back everything. Okay. So, yeah, let's not go with the gambler. I'm just gonna have to go with the not loyal guy. So, sure. All right, director. What do we got? Okay, so a fairly decent one. Let's get Anthony. Oh wait, what are you? Discipline. He keeps his commitments. He keeps his commitments. Doesn't step out of line and strictly follows the agreed plan. Oh, we have Lewis Matthews, who's a perfectionist. Yep. Nope. But perfectionist. He likes his work to be as close to the ideal as possible, or rather, whatever he takes to be the ideal. This attitude can lead to stress and overwork and often doesn't improve the result. So, yeah, let's go with Anthony Campbell, shall we? Okay. As for the protagonists, we need a good one. We need a really good one. Let's see. Peter Harris likes to take charge and knows how to take responsibility, but he can find it difficult to work on a team of equals. Okay. Hot tempered, gets angry over the most trivial things. That's worrying. Gabriel Ratowski. Chase avoids conversations and activities that he considers indecent or immoral. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see, recent roles, recent genre is drama, action, detective, comedy, drama. Okay. Recent role, rival, clumsy oaf, cop, criminal mastermind, and a sidekick. I'm kind of liking you. I'm actually liking you a lot. Yeah, this guy doesn't really seem like he's been in the genres that we have done recently. And he hasn't really been in the type of roles that we have in this one. Okay. We have David Gutman. He's an alcoholic. Great. His dependency on alcohol makes him unpredictable and even aggressive. Wonderful. And he's a misogynist. Doesn't think of women as real people. Yeah, probably not him. I mean, he's not great anyway. But yeah, we're probably not gonna go with this guy. He hasn't even really had the same type of roles that we need for this. Yeah, no. And Russell Simmons. We'll get into the actual Russell Simmons. He's racist, despises people with the quote unquote wrong skin tone, nose shape, or eye shape. Wonderful. Libinus has trouble keeping his height and sex. Oh, okay. So, yeah. He's a racist man whore. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go with Gabriel. I mean, yeah, this does look better as far as like stats and stuff go. Sheriff is pretty close to a cop, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, the recent genres are not really the same, and also I'm not too sure about this leader and hot tempered thing because I don't want there to be beefs. So yeah, let's not go with that for now. Let's go ahead and go with Gabriel Rotowski. Oh, so you can have multiple producers on here? Interesting. And then the other one will be Roy Spencer, but nah, let's not. Okay, as for the antagonists, oh, great, same people. Hmm. You know, this actually might not be such a bad thing for him to be the bad guy in. So, I mean, he has been an antagonist before. He is just naturally an antagonist too, so that kind of helps. Hmm. Now you've actually been a bandit before, but you're an alcoholic and a misogynist, so that's not great. That's not great at all. He's also not very loyal, and he's not very happy either. Ah, Lord forgive me. I will hire the racist man whore. I wonder how he feels about having to take orders from me, the black guy. So, sure, that's just gonna go over swell. To begin the pre-production process, you will first need to officially stamp and approve your plans. Okay. Sure. Let's see. What is this? 21 days. All pre-production tasks are handled together, so the time required for pre-production is equal to the period of the longest task involved. 83 days is the production time. The total filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus all the Saturdays and Sundays in between. Yeah. Cost of pre-production is $37,000. Total cost of filming is $141,000. So about half the budget of the previous film. So I accept. Let's get it. I'm sure this will just go well. Okay, so I need to build a production department and a pre-production department. All right, so let's start creating this. This thing is huge. My God. I want it to be closer to the front, but I don't think it's gonna let me do that. So let's put you right there. Can you be right there? You were green. So I kind of still want it as close as possible to everything else. And of course, McBrien and Sons, because I don't want any surprise hiccups out of this. And then last but not least, I need a production. It's time to make movies. Get this as close as possible. Right there. All right. Okay, so I think that's everything. And right now we just need to let this stuff get done. Then we will be on our way. Now that I think about it, do you guys got any more ideas? Because we kind of need ideas. Historical modern American detective. Interesting. Sure. I'll go with this. And you're on your detective bit, so yeah. See what you got. Also, we have Pearl Fever. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on this too. If all else fails, we'll just have two trash movies and we'll just put out a bunch of trash And, you know, we'll just be known as the people that produce trash, but we make money. Like Sharknado. Let's see. Let's do. Why can't I pick you? Busy in pre-production of the smell of. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're working on the other one. You're calm. Very little can disturb his peace of mind. Sure, let's go with you. You can't be on the sound stage, of course, because we don't have one. Eventually, I will get that built at some point. Let's go ahead and get. Yeah, let's get all this. Now, I don't know if I need to click on all of these, but I'm just assuming that I need to. So yeah, let's go with all this. Yeah, that's everything. All right, continue on. Filming technology, we don't really have any, so we'll just go with the basic ones that we have. We'll have all the extras, an extra crew. Producer, Rory Spencer. Director, be Lewis Matthews. He is a perfectionist. That's not great. All right, protagonist. Oh God, it's the same pool of people. Oh no. I guess I didn't take that into account. Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna go with Peter Harris, and we will go with David Gutman. And as far as the tribal chief, oh no. So we don't have anyone we can get here, so we can't even finish this. Okay. I didn't take this into account. Well, you know, let's not do the angry boss. Or do we have to do the angry boss? Yeah, we have to have this. Okay, so we'll just have to hold off on this for right now until we can perhaps get some more people to work with. Okay. So I'm also guessing that this is because this is, you know, of course, the demo and stuff like that. Maybe in the main game, they'll definitely have more people you can work with. Or maybe it's just because I'm at the very beginning and, you know, of course, just starting off, not everybody's going to want to work with you. And I kind of wonder if in the main game too, like there'll be something where you can track certain actors and, you know, certain directors and stuff like that to keep an eye on them. So when they do become available, you know, you can start working with them and stuff like that. You can see little news things or little things that happen with them. That would be kind of neat. Let's see. Opens the service department building, services, 2 upgrades. Okay. What is this? Aesthetic staff. What does that even mean? Okay. Let's go ahead and go with ethnic composition. Don't know what that means, but we're definitely going to find out. All right. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and end the distribution of this now. All right, distribution concluded. Send to archive. And when we get the sequel stuff, we'll start making sequels. Roy Spencer, I borrowed a little money from some people. They seemed like good guys. They had honest eyes. Oh no. I'm a great judge of people. But now some annoying jerk is following me around everywhere, demanding I pay off the debt. I'd return the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say. You might be strong, but the cards are always stronger. That's all nonsense, by the way. I'll show the cards who's boss. So can let me go for a couple months while I sort this mess out. Oh no. So you're working on a movie, aren't you? Fine. Oh, Fred, what do you got going on, Chief Legal Officer? I was poring over the pile of documents we inherited and came across something rather interesting. It turns out that the previous studio promised the late Joe Duvall 25% of the box office for the film Messenger of Death. It seems this condition was added at the last minute. It was introduced as an amendment to the main contract just a few days before Duvall's death. No one even warned us about it. Apparently, the Duvall family doesn't even know about it, and what difference should it make to them? Over his 5 year career, the guy starred in 8 hits. His inheritance should be enough for several generations. Not that it ever would anyway, of course. The only people enjoying Duvall's money are his drunk father and 2 aunts. The box office take has been substantial. The percentage we owe him is $827,000. So should we contact his relatives and tell them that they can start looking for another beachfront villa? Uh, mm, Interesting. I kind of just want to say, yeah, let's go ahead and just give him the money because I don't want to be in a very bad situation with money, and then all of a sudden he becomes smart and just is like, oh yeah, we need this money. So yeah, it ends up screwing me in some type of way. So yeah, maybe his father will drink all the money away in a week. We still have to pay. I don't like things happening in in the later stages. Let's see, medium landscaping. We got that. Okay, we can do upscale look, a high level of landscaping for the studio grounds. I don't know really what that does. I'm going to go ahead and get the power plant because I feel like maybe that's going to help a lot on down the road. So, yes, it's going to take 1,500 days, but yeah, again, I feel like that would help a lot in the future. Okay, do we have? Well, I guess we don't. I'm not going to really worry about any ideas or anything or any other movies because, yeah, we barely can do the one that we have right now. Okay, construction completed on pre-production. Okay, we need a head of pre-production. Got some happy guys, but God, you're not loyal. The most loyal one is 24. So let's do Alton Richards since, yeah, he's the most happy and he's the most loyal. All right, these are the actors who remained at the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? We have Jane Fisher, Sarah Freed, and Russell Simmons. Yeah, sure. These are the actors who remained at the studio after it changed ownership. What are their names? Um, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with this. Kind of looks like kind of looks like Victor to a certain degree from Suzerain, but he also kind of looks like Patricio Alvarez. So yeah, yeah, I'm fine with all of these names. Okay, so what do we have here? We have, let's see, casting office opens the casting office. Yeah, let's. I'm immediately just with that. Props and decorations opens the props and decorations department where artists can create medium quality decorations that sound like something I'm going to spend money on. Scouting office opens the scouting office for finding normal quality locations. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be nice to invest in. All right. Lydia Globe. The legendary Lydia Globe is back in the saddle. Nearly. Yeah, honey. I know you expected me to start a new film right away, but getting used to talking is taking longer than I expected. You've got to understand, a bird that's used to flying in the clouds can't just dive down to the bottom of the ocean without a little preparation first. I'm doing speech exercises with masters of the stage, stretching out my vocal cords, drinking egg cocktails, getting that velvet voice in the morning. You can already notice a difference. That's right, honey. So please, I'm begging you. I mean, really begging you. Give me 3 more months to get ready for my first talking role. You'll see your patience will pay off. Yeah, I mean, by all means, I'm already working on 2 other movies. I do have quite a bit of money, so I can afford to be a little patient. Not too patient, but a little patient. All right, you two are almost done. All right, the script department as the story workshop combines genres, characters, and plot twists to create your own stories. Open story workshop. Okay, let's create a new thing. Name the movie. Let's see. I am going to name this movie, even though it's probably going to be Booty Cheeks. I'm going to name this after um, a game idea I had a long time ago. Tears of Scarlet. That's not how you spell Scarlet. I think that's how you spell Scarlet. Um, sure. And I want this to be a thriller, action, and drama. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do these four. But mainly, I'm guessing you can adjust these. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's have. Actually, you know what? I think that's good. Yeah, sure. This is going to be um modern American town. Yeah, sure. All right, the protagonist is going to be hmm. It's going to be a working man. Yeah, it's going to be a working man. While the antagonist is going to be a criminal mastermind. Okay. Supporting characters will be mysterious and aloof ones. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah. A femme fatale. And let's also do I want to do like a sidekick or do I want to do like a mentor? Let's do a rival. That way we can have like, maybe like, some sequels, but then also possibly some spin-offs and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Oh, okay, you can choose the gender. So this will be for old girl when she comes back. So yeah. Okay. Mm, uh, oh man. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do like the working man and then the criminal mastermind? Um, maybe the rival. Yeah, okay. The rival will be old girl when she comes back, or the femme fatale. So that way it can be kind of like slowly bringing her back in when she goes ahead and gets all her, throat vocal lessons uh, done or whatever. Okay, so this is going to be just a jousting tournament. Yeah, sure. Um, avenging loved ones or search for a killer. Struggle for a better life. Someone is fighting for a better life for himself or his family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that. And then let's go. Well, that's the maximum story elements. Oh, okay. Okay. I see now. I see now. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this out. And maybe let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just not. Let's just not. So yeah, let's just have working man criminal mastermind. Let's go ahead and just we'll just start off with something small. You're trying to struggle for a better life. And then I don't know. Let's say you want to avenge your loved ones. Finale is going to be um let's see. Protagonist gets a chance for a better life. Yeah, sure. But still, he's got to deal with the criminal mastermind. So yeah, let's select the script writer. Let's go ahead with Bernard because he's the best one we got so far. Then again, he's more for action. We definitely need to get some better script writers. So yeah, we'll go with Walter West. Sure, this is a thriller. So yeah. I swear, if I didn't spell Scarlet right, I'm gonna be so pissed. Matter of fact, let me just look that up real quick because I feel like I didn't spell that right. Let's see. Scarlet. Uh, yeah, I didn't spell it right. That's tough. Mm, and I guess it kind of depends because okay, so we'll just go with like the Tears of Scarlet is like the name, like Scarlet is the name of his wife or something like that. Let's just go with that. All right, so we got the production department. Okay, we got some decent. Well, we got a decent person here. I think I'm gonna go with Felix Johnson. It's really kind of pulled over there. He's also the cheapest of them. So, Felix, you're my guy. Okay, Jane Fisher. I hear Lydia Globe is coming back out of retirement. Or what I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off to work on her voice so she can steal even more roles from us. It's too much to hope for that the greedy bitch did finally retire. There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. I'll take it into consideration. Calm down, my lady. Let's see. Production. What do you have for me as far as upgrades go? You have a line production office, double XP for directors, actors, and cinematographers, level 2 sound stage, and production support. Opens the production support office, which makes shooting or locations more comfortable. Okay, let's see. Line production office opens the line production office, which gives control over the film's schedule. Okay. And level 2 soundstage. So I'm guessing I already have a soundstage? Question mark. Let's see. Well, this opens up quite a bit. Let's go with production support. That's 900 days. This is 300 days. I keep forgetting to look at that. That's 300 days. You know, considering that, because I can only speed this up by like what, 30 days? Okay, that's almost 100 days. So, uh, yeah, let's go with that. It doesn't make me that comfortable, but sure. Now let's go ahead and build that soundstage, shall we? Let's build it right there. Okay. And we already got that as a part of the script department. We don't have any unlocks right now. Okay. So I guess all in all, not too bad. Pearl Fever is still in the planning phase. Let's see if we can finish this now. Yeah, we just don't have enough actors in order to fill that. So we'll just have to wait for right now until the other film is done. Diplomatic refusal. Okay. And how long is this going to take? Oh, this is only just now going to start because, yeah. All right, so, or are you starting? Because you're paused right now. Why are you paused? Accepted. Or were you just waiting on, whatchamacallit? I'm not sure with that. Or maybe it's waiting on this to get done. I am not sure. I am just not sure, but hopefully that'll go back to moving again. Okay, level 1 soundstage. Sure. Soundstage 1 is a fine name. All right. Diplomatic refusal. A 4. Okay. And 3.6. All right, not bad. right, this is adventure, romance, action, drama, historical, modern American city, detective, criminal mastermind. Man, I kind of want to start this, but I know we don't have the people to do it, but I do want to kind of start this actually. Yeah, let's just do that for right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing the whole shebang. Or wait, is that other one because is the other one because the guy is gone? Was he the actual director of the movie? Ah, god damn it. I didn't even think about that. Okay. I guess in the airport we can do that in the sound stage. City interiors, we can also do that on the sound stage. Movie theater, we can do that on the sound stage. And the station, nah, that's fine. Okay. Filming technology, this is all we got. It's the basic stuff. So we do need to invest into that at some point. Yeah, and we're just really kind of lacking right now for everybody. And really, we just need a producer. We can do everything else. We just don't have a producer. So let's go ahead and get this director. We will go ahead and have Peter. Was he a criminal mastermind? I feel like one of these were criminal mastermind. Nope. Cowboy, sidekick, rival, bandit, knight. But you played a bad guy, kind of. You were an evil monster, so that's close enough. Sure. Now, if we could just get a producer. Oh no, we don't even have the one producer. So, all right. So we're just getting that kind of in the queue for right now. Tears of Scarlet is still being worked on. All right, return from vacation. And you're still paused. I just want to know why. Why are you still paused? Because, I mean, you're accepted and stuff, so what's the deal? Or are you, like, waiting on? Like, what are you waiting on exactly? I mean, this is just waiting on availabilities. Producer Roy Spencer. Sure. Okay, so now we can start this. By all means, diplomatic refusal. All right, let's start that. All right, we have an upgrade done. Opens the casting office. Okay, nice. Experience for directors and cinematographers. Up to 100 extras is nice, but it also means that's money that we're going to spend. So we can't get technical support right now. But we can get props and decorations. We can also get the scouting office. 500 days, 300 days. Let's get the scouting office. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. I just don't understand why this is hung up. Tears of Scarlet is 2.8 and a 2.7. Okay. The script ratings are even higher than the writer's score because of how well the story elements fit together. Oh, okay. I would love to start this project, but we just don't have people or anything. Yeah, because we need a cinematographer. We need a lot of things for this. So we'll just hold off on this for right now. But I definitely want to do it. You paused. I don't understand why this is paused. It's irking me. I wonder if that's like a glitch or something, or is it because of something involved with one of the people? What just happened? All right, this is ready. Have you heard of Wandering Malcolm? God knows what his real name is. Everyone just calls him Wandering Malcolm. For 4 years straight, he's been knocking on the door of every film studio he can find, script under his arm. He's an odd one, sometimes real noisy, even a little scary. Sometimes he calms down and gets all sad and sits smoking by the side of the road. He's refusing to submit his script for consideration and even share the synopsis. Says he's afraid someone will steal his brilliant ideas. He'll only agree to sell it for $1,000 cash, money in advance. This morning, he literally jumped on top of my car when I arrived at work. I even managed to get a look at the title page of the script, Rotten Fates. While the madman was scrambling around on my windshield, I was about to call security, but then I thought, what the hell? Maybe today we'll take a risk. He can't write any worse than our regular studio parasites. You know what? Sure. Yeah, man. There's always risk in this business. Rotten Fates is damn good. Okay. I mean, again, I can't really do anything right now because I don't have people. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that on the back burner. Speaking of which, oh, Lydia, hi. I feel my vocal cords strengthening. My timbre is developing, and I'm honing my diction. Soon I'll be a star on the stage as well as the screen. But professional growth takes time. Could you give me another 2 months to complete my training course? I promise when I'm back on set, my acting skills will blow your mind. Will blow you away. You're not even that good. But you're a perfectionist. This makes sense. 2 more months. 2 more months. She's gonna screw me over. I can feel it. Okay, so diplomatic refusal is pre-production results. Okay. Oh, it went down. Oh God, it went down a lot. Oh, that sucks. Oh boy. The actors are the only thing to save this. Oh boy. Let's see. No services offered. Sure. Let's start production. Oh, this is gonna be ass. Okay. Can I hire better people? Let's see. Let's build that casting office immediately. Okay. List of employees. Yeah, we need everyone because we do not have a lot of people. I guess I didn't really think about that. That's probably the reason why we really haven't had to really worry about money for real. Script department. I guess I could see what we got. Oh, this is terrible. This is tragic, actually. Yeah, you guys are even worse. Even worse. Let's not. So, yeah, script area is pretty bad right now. Let's not do that. What else do we have? Post production. This isn't great either. This isn't great at all. Sure, Fred, you can join the team. How about you? Anybody else? Yeah, just trash, just absolute trash. Composers? Yep, just as bad. Just as bad. You're 1.6, sure. Man, that is awful. Okay. I don't really have. Doesn't look like there's any other areas I can deal with at the moment. Because I really need to hire like some better actors. Like, can I get some better actors? Because that would be great. But again, I guess this is because, we're not in the best of shape. We are not in the best of shape. Oh no, I have no more ideas for the moment. Let's see. Pre-production is built. This is built. Casting office is being worked on. Infrastructure. Producer's office, security, services. Transform the lives of your employees into Hollywood fairy tales. Oh, that's a lot. Revolutionize your filmmaking technologies. Huh. But do I have the infrastructure for that? Because it doesn't look like it. Recruit new producers for your studio. Hmm. Maybe I should build some of these. Let's do engineering. We will build it over here. Or can I? Sure. Let's do that. But then let's also build. Yeah, let's do this as well. See if we can't get some better producers or something, because my God. Okay. Again, I want my stuff in the best condition. I guess I can get some more sound stages. Yeah, let's do the level 1. Let's just put it right next to the other one. Well, they are getting all my business. And okay, so we're building up the infrastructure a bit. And you know what? Sure, yeah, let's just build. Let's go ahead and build that too. My God, it's big. God, you have to be all the way over there? Am I gonna have enough room for all this stuff? Sure. Yeah, let's put you over here in the middle of nowhere. And lastly, let's do security too. We'll put that. I wish I could put it close to the front, but sure, you'll fit right there. Oh, crap. Security right over here. And I think I did see in one of the trailers that you can expand the area, so you can move this out further. All right, let's keep on fast forward through this. So this is shooting right now. Oh God. Fred Carpenter, mayor of Los Angeles. You like a cop. Took the family to see your latest movie last night, and I've got to tell you, it was a lovely evening. Can't remember the last time my wife and daughter laughed so much. It was like going to the amusement park, but it only took 2 hours instead of 6. Of course, that's every man's number one job. Keep the women and children happy, wouldn't you say? My daughter sure thinks so. Never stops reminding me, Dad, you promised to make me happy, and I'll be happy if I can become an actress. I swear she's been talking since she was 8, and she's already 19. I used to say I don't have those kind of connections, but now I'm the mayor and I can't brush her off so easy. And what kind of mayor would I be anyway if I can't even make my own Wendy happy? Anyway, I'm asking you to put her in one of your movies. She's a clever girl, just like her pop. Just tell her where to stand and what to say and whatever it is you do, and she'll handle everything beautifully. Just make sure to keep it decent, nothing dirty, right? I don't have anything against it. Business is business. It's just this is my little princess, you know? Oh, God dang it. Um, Sorry, but if Wendy wants to be in a film, tell her to show up for casting like everyone else. Those are the rules. Yeah, yeah. Let me say that. I'm sure that'll go well. Um. Oh God, these aren't great options. I'll give her a role and release the film within 2 years, but I can't guarantee it's a hit. Oh, I understand that. If there was any business, if there was any business gave you a sure thing, I wouldn't need to be a mayor. Okay. Wendy Carpenter. She is ass. Thanks to her influential father, Wendy Carpenter is one step closer to her acting dreams. But it's best to shield her from the real Hollywood. We wouldn't want to break the girl's heart. Or would we? All right, so let's let all this stuff continue building. Peter Harris. Have you ever met Arthur Gerstein in person? Only a few actors and directors have ever heard his voice, even the ones working for his studio. He runs Gerstein Brothers through deputies and assistants. They say he's like an emperor who never leaves his chambers, but last night, by surprise, he suddenly called me personally, and he offered me a contract to sign. As you can imagine, he said all kinds of nasty things about our studio. The most polite words he used were garbage dump. I don't want to leave. I like it here, but I'd like to get a small reward for my loyalty. If we can come to an agreement, I'm ready to forfeit 65,000 to forfeit $65,000 for the early termination of my contract. What? Okay. Sex with a 15-year-old? This is lucky. The studio's previous owner had some blackmail material on this actor. You can use blackmail material if someone refuses to work with you or asks for too much. If you want blackmail material on anyone else, you'll have to dig it up yourself. Yeah, blackmail, my guy. Let's do this. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. The share prices of Vien Pascal, Piero Zola Company, and dozens of other companies have fallen by up to 30% at the end of trading on the New York Stock Exchange. In a single day, panic investors sold 13 million securities. Financial analysts predict the collapse of the American economy. Oh, God. Oh, no. Is this going to hurt my money like tremendously? I didn't think about the Great Depression. Odd thing, I know, but yeah, didn't consider that. Sure, soundstage too. Again, in the full game, I'll get all fancy with the naming and stuff, but as for this, no. All right, casting offers hire new actors, directors, and cinematographers. Thank God, because I need that so bad. Where are you actually? Um, let's see. There we go. All right, yeah, because we need so many people. Uh, okay, yeah, let's get all the people. Oh, I have to negotiate. Wonderful. Contract type. Oh no. What do you want? Uh, fee. Oh yeah. You want a lot of money. Okay. Let's do just enough. There we go. Sure. Wait, his name is William Williams? I want to put him in a movie just because he's a superstar too. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're definitely going to be in Tears for Scarlet. Tears of Scarlet. Let's see. Directors. I want a good one. I want a good one. Okay, let's do that. This is going to cost so much money. This is ridiculous. And this is again why I need like something to be like, oh yes, this is the recommended amount, or this is the recommended stuff. Yeah, I can't add anything to the offer, so yeah, let's just go with that. Sure. Henry Ford. Never thought he wanted to get into this business. Harry Ford, okay. And the cinematographer Arnold Palmer. Really? You make drinks by some chance? Wouldn't it be something if Arnold Palmer was an alcoholic? Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna do 3 years. And let's do this. Come on. Tip. Tip. There you go. This may be a gigantic mistake. This might be a gigantic mistake, but I don't know. Okay, now let's go over to Tears of Scarlet. I need a lot of stuff here. Okay, so cinematographer, of course, I'm going to use Arnold Palmer. Sound stage, it's not great, but it's an option. So let's do. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do all of these again. And I guess we can do like soundstage for the market and the store, the bar, the church, city interiors, and the rest can be out there. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Is there anything else I need to mark here? Or do I need to reset and start again? Because why won't you let me continue? Yeah, I mean, I really haven't started anything, so. Okay. Is it because I can't find a church or anything? Yeah, I guess it's because of this. Oh, the city streets. But before you weren't grayed out. Why are you grayed out now? I am not sure. Maybe it's because I'm already using it on something else. So we'll come back to that. But I need to use you guys for something. Rotten Fates. Didn't think about that. Sure. Yeah, nothing is grayed out, so okay. So I'll use location for that. But yeah, the interiors, we can use the sound stage. It's not a great option, but still. All of this is bad because this is the beginning for right now. So let's continue. Filming technology. Wish we had better stuff, but work with what we got. Yeah, let's Crew plenty. Producer. We didn't hire an extra producer. I need to get an extra producer. Okay. As far as the talent, not great. Do we have any freelance employees? Sarah Ford, freelance employees. What do we got? Let's do yeah, let's do Sarah Stewart. Sure, why not? Yeah, I just want you for the one movie, so okay, there we go. Come on. Any day now. Give me something. You can do it. I believe in you. My God. Oh, she wants the money. She wants a lot of $1 million. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay, so she was just fine with whatever we had. Yeah, let's just zero this out. Let's just start with one. Okay, so yeah, that's enough. Sarah Stewart. And I need to get a producer. Freelance employees. Just what I like to see. Tommy Gilbert. Yeah, sure. Okay. There we go. Just for this little one-off movie. All right, we can continue. Signed, sealed, delivered. All right, let's get this thing rolling. And we will go ahead and I guess I could try to do Pearl Fever as well. Freelance. Leo Jacobs. Because again, I need to start getting some movies under my belt. I'm not doing anything right now. Okay. I also keep forgetting that I really need to pay attention to the. Oh, he's arrogant. Great. I was just about to say I need to pay attention to the traits and stuff that these people have. Okay, well, who do we have here? Great, another man whore. You're an addict and a xenophobe. Even better. These are all great people. I'm just gonna go with Donald Scott. Okay, so I'm at a minus 35 right now. Okay, sure. I can't even begin to imagine how much money this is going to cost me. I just hope that it's all going to turn out well. Okay, Daniel Lewis, you are a racist. Great. Uh, I find the best people. Yeah, let's do Simon Weaver instead. I already have one racist on the payroll. I would like to not have too many racists on the payroll. But you know, maybe that just shows how open minded I am. Where it's just like, yeah, I don't mind racist people working for me, even though, yeah, they hate me. Can't we all just get along? All right. Angry boss. Maybe I should get the racist for this. Daniel Tucker. He's arrogant, addict, gambler. Um, yeah, let's get the not Michael Fassbender lookalike. Oliver Larson, you're 1.6. You're not good. Oh man. Danny Tucker. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Now I wonder if, like, with it just being barely over the required amount that I signed, I wonder if that affects like certain events that happen later on. Like, will there be more events where they're going to be like, oh, I want more money and I want this and I want that because you didn't pay me enough? Whereas if I would have just turned around and paid said person enough right off the rip, then maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. Okay. So, Peter Mills, I know you're an addict, but you can do better. I believe in you. Even though you're probably going to want an absurd amount of money. But I believe in the change in people. So let's do this. Okay. And I think that's everyone. Do we need anything else? Why are you not letting me continue? Yeah, because I mean, I have the team. So what are we waiting for here? And I guess that's kind of the other thing here is like, I really kind of need something to tell me like what's the issue here. Like I'm sure it's maybe these people are working on something else. Maybe that's the reason why. But yeah, let me know why things aren't happening. So yeah. And yeah, Tears of Scarlet is still in the planning phase. Oh God, what happened? Sometimes accidents happen during the production of a film. You can intervene and try to solve the problem, or you can just ignore it, although that's unlikely to help the film. Okay. David Gutman brings a very noisy dog to the shoot. The animal won't stop barking for a minute unless it's whining or howling. Morning to night, most of the crew is praying the dog will die. Bring the cur's neck. What? Oh, dang it. I just started building the security outpost. Ah. But Jesus, David Gutman's happiness will decrease by 60. And David Gutman's loyalty will decrease by 70. Good Lord. Hmm. Yeah, find somebody to walk the dog from the set, sure. Just throw money at the problem. That always helps. I feel like this is a ridiculously generous amount of money, but I'm pretty sure in the main game it's not going to be great. Producer's office. Recruit new producers for your studio. Wonderful. I need to hire a head. You know what, Willie Weber? Yeah, I think you're going to be the guy. Let's do it. Okay, and we got security. Protect your secrets and employees from your competitors. Gotcha. I do need somebody that's loyal. So Patrick Larson, you look fantastic. Okay, now we're cooking. I like this. Lydia Globe. I'm ready to shine. I feel empowered, inspired, creative. I'm not the same old Lydia Globe you used to know, honey. Always squeaking like a little gray mouse. Now I can roar like a lion. My old achievements are just a prologue, a backstory, a path to my shower of glory. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Lydia Globe returns to the big screen to regain her former glory, or at least that's what she's seriously hoping for. I mean, you're 3.5. That's not bad, actually. Engineering revolutionize your filming technologies. Okay. Yeah, I want somebody loyal. So Tom Sarver, great guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting some upgrades for these. And I think I'm actually going to stop here because I'm rolling up on 2 hours of recording. I'm actually very happy with this so far. That it's because I really liked This Is the Police. But the one thing I didn't kind of like about it because it was that it was really timed and there was a lot of managing that you had to do, which again, not necessarily a problem, but sometimes you just kind of want to relax and just kind of focus on, just the little things that's going on and stuff like that. And there was just a lot of chaotic moments, and it only gets more chaotic as the game goes along. And I'm sure that's going to be the case for this game. But I really like that this kind of feels just more like a management game, and I'm just trying to build up my studio and stuff. I was really worried initially because when I saw the trailers, I was just like, oh, okay, this is going to be chaotic nonsense. It's probably going to be more like This Is the Police, and it's going to be along some type of story beats and stuff. You're going to have to do certain things, and events are going to pop up. There have been a couple of events that have popped up so far, but nothing too crazy. But I really like the fact that it's giving you so much you can do, but it also feels like you have time to do it. So that's nice. I really like that because that makes me anxious. Okay, so engineering, technology invention, invent your own film technologies. Let's do that and let's speed that up if we can. So, yeah, get that rolling. Okay, and you have to spend influence to do that. I might want to not spend so much influence. And again, I definitely like having the little buttons on some of the other ones where you can kind of get info on certain things because that helps me out a lot because I'm seeing a lot of things I have no idea what it means. So the more info, the better. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do all these upgrades or start the research and then I will wrap this up. Producer's office, 2 projects per producer. Yeah, sure. And I wonder how long this demo lasts. Or can you just keep going? But I'll try to play this as long as the demo goes. Security. Okay, security services is unavailable on the demo, but oh, look at that. Abduction investigation? Okay. Operations center or bodyguard. Let's do operations center. Yeah, okay. And I think that is the last thing that I needed to start upgrades on. Okay, so in the next episode, we can go ahead and start finishing up some of these movies that we've been working on. Again, I'm not sure what's going on with this one. I mean, everything looked good, but yeah, it's just not starting for some reason. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. But yeah, I signed on the dotted line, so it should be ready, but it's paused for some reason. I don't know whether somebody left the project or something, but yeah, I just would like some more info about these because right now, like I said, it's just saying that it's paused, and I don't know how long that's going to be paused or anything like that. So yeah, maybe there was something in the tooltip that I need to look at. Not sure, but yeah, I would just really like something that kind of highlights like what is the issue here, like just saying you're missing something here, you're missing something there, because right now I'm just not seeing it. But yeah, next episode we will turn around and go ahead and continue on some of these movies. We need to get Wendy Carpenter into a movie. I'll throw her in one of these trash movies. Not Tears of Scarlet. That's going to be, I want this to be like the thing that we're known for. So I want this to be a lot better than Wendy Carpenter's trash. But who knows? It's looking like Rotten Fates is going to be the thing. So, but we'll see in the next one. So if you like the video, like the video. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe. I have a lot of things on the channel, and I will have many other things in the future. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.